My name's Marge. Welcome to my tube. I'm a Yoko Wise Clown. I'm an empath. I didn't mean to be. Just kind of worked out that way. From the time I was brought into this crazy place. It's so funny. I just am cracking up because the song that's on came on first out of the gate. Act naturally, and usually I listen to a little bit more music before I start this my chatter talk. But anyway, act naturally, and it got me to think, like, act naturally. I'm listening to the lyrics and I'm thinking, act naturally, because I already had a pretty eventful morning. More city employees. Anyway, they came. We had our exchange anyway. They took off. They came back with the police. Because I'm so mean. I always start out level-headed. I just want them to, I always start out with, are you here to come pull the sprinklers? Because maybe I'll have a chance if they just, stop watering the weeds. And anyway, so they brought the police back with them. Nice guy. B-A-S-A-S. His uniform was in tip-top shape, So I know when people care about I know he didn't do it himself, but he has it done. But if you care about it tells a lot about a person of how they conduct themselves and do business. He had a little guy with him. They hire policemen. They're not real policemen, but they wear policeman uniforms. I wonder if these are not the kid that but anyway, that they put them in policeman uniforms. Heck, in Illinois, a couple weeks back, they found out there's like 3,000 cops. They're not cops. They haven't gone through freaking the police academy, but they put them in uniforms, put them on the street, protect people. Anyway, so they came and we had a nice, reasonable conversation. And I keep listening to what I had to say. And for the first time in 2 years, I have something positive to say about somebody employed by government in Salem, Oregon. He assured me, though. He did let me know that the police facility is $80 million that they're looking to put in, that they voted on. People voted on that. Who voted for that? What else was on that ballot? See, that's the thing, you shady shysters. If you put on the ballot, do you want them to have an $80 million facility? Do you think the whole community is going to say, yes, we want a building that's going to cost $80 million when there's so many homeless people in the city? You guys got it all wrong. You guys are freaking a world of hurt soon here, with all this corruption stuff, dude. And it's the people from within that are gonna start busting out. I don't even gotta worry anymore. I've been in so much fear lately, and saying that I'm not ain't doing nothing. Because I can feel it in my lower back, the tension, regardless of what I do. I do all the stretches, like exercise, breathing, meditation, an hour a day. And it's like, I am so looking at faith, but I contain the vibration of fear because all this weird stuff has happened. I can't make the situation of my life up. This stuff is a joke. My whole life is a joke. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I do these videos, is to help people get to see, dude, if this shit can happen to me, it can happen to you. It can happen to you just as easy. You can fall through the cracks of the system just as easy as I can. Yeah, I made mistakes in my life, but I freaking keep making new ones. I don't keep making all the same ones over and over. I see same people making the same mistakes over and over and over. And I'm the crazy whatever. Anyway, I'm the one with the imagination, the dreamer. People tell me all the time, you have a perception problem. Well, I perceive many outcomes. I perceive outcomes where someone's going to help you or they're not going to help you. I see many outcomes of how things can go out because there's so many variables. I see the possibility of all these, and most people have one scope. And my mind thinks in kaleidoscopes. And people freaking fault me for that. They make fun of me, and heck, the real twisted ones don't even want to help you. It's the people that feel small inside. Anyway, enough about that. I got to listen to Sarah this morning, she's so sweet. I woke up, the dogs ate at like 5 a.m. I got up and I listened to Leo's report, Leo King's report, David, I'll just call him David, DP. And, you know, things are just like that, you know. But the thing of it is I do believe that things are going to get better, because I always see faith is being proven that things work out when I think that they're not. Because things have always worked out for me. I've always gotten by the skin of my teeth. But I've gotten by. I can't, you know, but it's not easy. Self-awareness is not easy. Who wants to be like, you know what, I made a mistake and I was wrong? Who wants to do that? So of course I'm so obnoxious that I'm going to be like, hey, you guys made a mistake, because you're a whole... See, because I don't look at it as me with their water issue, I look at it as I am one of many, and how many other people are in destitute ways because of ignorance, you know? Because I am college educated. I have a business freaking... a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Information Systems. I was an age mechanic. I am freaking trained in pneumatic systems, freaking hydraulic systems, fuel systems. It doesn't matter. Diesel engines, gas. It doesn't. I was in IT for 2 years. It's like, you know, and I am an able person. I just was always, even though I was never given examples personally on how family is the most important thing, I've always believed it, and I've always been tried and true, and I'm just trying to take care of my mom. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to finagle. I have always been a direct, forthright human being. I'm an empath. I'm a human lie detector. I hate liars. I don't have friends in real life. There's not people that I hang out with, because people freaking lie. A lot. So much that I would just rather not be around them. And it's not for lack of effort. I'll try. I'll make acquaintances with somebody, and then I'll find out what they're about. And I'm like, I ain't in line with that. You know? I just want a hot shower. I want to be able to turn the full furnace on any now and again, you know? I want to go someplace where I could do these things. Heck, I don't even want to use a furnace. I want to go someplace where, you know, if I have enough area, I don't need just like a couple of acres, you know, in a tiny cabin for me and Mom, and then have some more people, you know, that are like-minded like me, that want to be a part of a community and are tired of struggling with them themselves. They can come and put a tiny cabin up. We'll start our own community, and, you know, hopefully we'll show other people how to do it. And see, because the world, we are spirits. People are living so contrary to what their spirits are wanting to be, because spiritual... And I know that people strive for it, because if there wasn't, there wouldn't be so many tax-exempt churches that are trying to preach this idea. And there's a lot that are, you know, are for the good, but I don't know. I'm not a fan of taxes. I think churches should pay taxes too. You should. Or no, but everybody shouldn't, actually. How about that? Let's go for that. Let's try and manifest that reality, that nobody has to pay taxes. There's already enough money on this planet, dude. You guys just keep circulating it. You know? What if everybody got to start out with, like, you know, so much, and then become the person that they are with that, a little planting seed, instead of us having to pay these institutions to, you know, because my college degree isn't working right now, and I spent a lot of time and effort. I went into the Air Force to pay for college, so anyway, but now it's like college is freaking, you know, it's not even worth the cost, because you just get out of college and then you pay for college for the rest of your life. There's no way. See, all these old paradigms are just... What happens is, You get people in positions that are, what's the word? Advantaged. You have so many more advantages. You have advantages. You have advantages in income. There's so much security in just, being able to say, I have a roof over my head, nobody's going to take it away from me. Why doesn't everyone just get a little tiny house? Starts people off from, start them off and then, let them, stop restricting and controlling. If you were loose, and the thing is so many bureaucrats don't even know what the rules are themselves. That freaking, dude, I don't even watch stuff in politics, because then when the googly doogly dude was freaking did his little, they don't even know IT, so people that don't know about conservation because they've never had to conserve anything because they freaking spend their days in $1,000 suits and they don't have to pay for stuff. I mean, they don't. I mean, can you picture like someone in the Senate going into Starbucks and getting their coffee? I don't. They have people that do all that stuff for them. So they're the ones that create the ideas to help all the poor people when they have no idea what it's like to struggle and be without. I got an idea. The state of California says that every inmate that's in their prison system, it costs $70,000 to vet them annually. Yeah, that's how much they say it costs to house and provide medical care. $70,000, right? For 125,000 inmates that are in the system, that's a lot of money, right? So why don't you max out, if that's what it costs for someone to live, why don't you max out every government official's? Make your life worth as much as an inmate's because you're the same. If that's the standard rate, cost of living, cap that shit. I know it's a weird idea. You know what else is a weird idea? If I ever had millions of dollars, I would give it away. Mark my words. First I'd have make my little tiny house, or not first, but while I'm doing it, I'm gonna have my little tiny house with me and Mom. And, making my friends and, doing all that stuff. And then I would give it away. Because freaking money is a vibration. And the more you, it's like, and the more you give it away, the more you get it, is how it works. But people hoard it and hang on to it and freaking, how much is enough? How much is enough money? How much is like, okay, I've got, if I figure it costs me about $40,000 to live, and I'm, maybe I'll live this long. So if I bury in a coffee can, I don't know, what, $1 million? I mean, what, $1 million? Then I could live off that and budget that, for the next, or $500,000, right? Not even $1 million, but not even that. It's like, I'm gonna always be self-supporting. I'm forever gonna work. There's no number for me that I have to reach, and then once I reach, then I can share and help other people. No, if I continue to help other people through the duration, then it'll keep a coming. So that's all I got today. The astrology is loosening up. I feel the pressure loosening in my guts, and I feel my faith getting stronger, and I hope you have a rad day. Peace.